Welcome to our in-depth technical analysis of Arista networks, ticker symbol ANET, traded on the NYC. As of December 20, 2025, ANET is priced at $131.12. In this video, we'll break down the latest technical indicators, explore recent price trends, and help you understand what the data suggests about ANET's potential direction. Whether you're a seasoned trader or just starting out, this analysis will provide valuable insights into the stock's recent performance and what to watch for in the coming weeks. Let's begin by setting the stage with a quick overview of the stock's recent activity and why technical analysis matters. ANET closed at $131.12 on December 19, 2025, after a notable rally from its previous close. This price reflects a significant move in the context of recent trading sessions, where volatility has been a key theme. Understanding the current price in relation to its historical context is crucial for interpreting technical signals. We'll soon see how this price fits into broader trends and what it might mean for future movements. Let's now look at the moving averages to get a sense of the underlying momentum. Short-term moving averages, such as the 5-day and 10-day SMAs and EMAs, are essential for capturing immediate price trends. For ANET, the SMA 5 is at $126.02, while the EMA 5 is at $127.30. The 10-day SMA and EMA are $128.08 and $127.43, respectively. These values suggest that the stock has recently experienced upward momentum, with the current price above these averages. This can indicate short-term bullishness, but it's important to compare these with longer-term averages for a fuller picture. Looking at the 20-day and 30-day moving averages, we see SMA 20 at $127.20 and EMA 20 at $128.66, while SMA 30 and EMA 30 are $128.09 and $130.48. The current price is still above these averages, reinforcing the idea that ANET has gained strength in the past few weeks. However, the gap between the price and these averages is narrowing, which could signal a potential pause or reversal if momentum fades. Let's continue by examining the longer-term averages for a broader perspective. For a longer-term view, the 50-day, 100-day, and 200-day moving averages are key. ANET SMA 50 is $136.77, SMA 100 is $138.32, and SMA 200 is $114.44. The current price is below the 50 and 100-day averages, but well above the 200-day average. This mixed picture suggests that while there's been recent strength, the stock is still recovering from a previous downtrend. The 200-day average acts as a strong support, indicating that the long-term trend remains intact. Exponential moving averages, EMAs, give more weight to recent prices, making them sensitive to new trends. ANET's EMA 50 is $132.85, EMA 100 is $131.06, and EMA 200 is $121.66. The current price is slightly below the 50-day EMA, but above the 100 and 200-day EMA. This configuration often signals a transition phase where the stock could be consolidating before its next move. Let's now turn to volatility indicators to see how stable these trends might be. Bollinger Bands help us understand price volatility and potential breakout points. For ANET, the upper band is at $134.78, the middle at $127.20, and the lower at $119.63. The current price is near the upper band, suggesting the stock is testing resistance and could be overbought in the short term. The band width is 0.119, indicating moderate volatility. Watching for a breakout or reversal at these levels is important for short-term traders. MACD, or Moving Average Convergence Divergence, is a momentum indicator that helps identify trend changes. ANET's MACD is -2.17, with a signal line at -2.74 and a histogram of 0.571. The positive histogram suggests bullish momentum is building, even though the MACD itself is negative. This could indicate a potential shift from bearish to bullish sentiment if the trend continues. Let's see what the RSI tells us about overbought or oversold conditions. Relative Strength Index, or RSI, measures the speed and change of price movements. ANET's RSI 14 is at 51.6, RSI 21 at 49.16, and RSI 28 at 48.76. These values are close to the neutral 50 mark, suggesting the stock is neither overbought nor oversold. This balanced reading means there's room for movement in either direction, depending on upcoming market catalysts. Next, let's check the stochastic indicators for more clues. Stochastic oscillators help identify overbought and oversold conditions. ANET stock K14 is at 29.81, and stock D14 is at 20.48, both below the 50 mark, indicating the stock is closer to being oversold. However, the stock RSI K is at 100, suggesting a recent surge in momentum. This mixed picture highlights the importance of watching for confirmation from other indicators before making trading decisions. Momentum indicators like Momentum 10 at 2.53 and Momentum 20 at 11.53 show that ANET has experienced positive price acceleration recently. The ROC 14 at 2.35 and ROCP 14 at 0.023 further confirm this upward movement. These indicators suggest that buyers have been in control, but the pace may be slowing as the stock approaches resistance levels. Let's now look at volatility to see how stable this momentum is. Volatility is a key factor in risk assessment. ANET's ATR 14 is 5.55, and ATR 14 is 4.23, and volatility 30 is 2.59. These values indicate moderate volatility, meaning price swings are present but not extreme. True volatility at 4.23 and volatility breakout at 1.35 suggest that while there's some risk, the stock isn't experiencing wild fluctuation. This environment can be favorable for both short-term and long-term traders. Volume tells us about the strength behind price moves. ANET's on-balance volume, OBV, stands at 768,396,756, and the Money Flow Index, MFI14, is 59.08, indicating healthy buying interest. The volume ratio, 20 at 1.74, and volume growth rate at 1.49 further support the idea that recent rallies have been backed by solid trading activity. High volume often precedes significant price moves, so it's worth monitoring. Average Directional Index, ADX14, at 11.98 and the Trend Strength Score at 0.209 suggest that ANET's trend is currently weak. The ADXR14 at 16.1 and DX14 at 12.57 reinforce this view. While the stock has seen momentum, the overall trend lacks conviction, which could mean a period of consolidation or sideways movement is ahead. Let's now examine support and resistance levels to identify key price zones. Support and resistance levels help traders identify potential entry and exit points. For ANET, the pivot point is at $129.55, with resistance at $134.09 and support at $126.58. The current price is just above the pivot, suggesting a neutral to slightly bullish bias. If the price breaks above resistance, further gains could follow. Conversely, a drop below support might trigger additional selling. Monitoring these levels is crucial for short-term strategies. Bollinger Band position for ANET is 75.86, meaning the price is near the upper end of its recent range. This often signals that the stock is approaching overbought territory, increasing the likelihood of a short-term pullback. However, strong momentum can sometimes push prices even higher before a reversal occurs. It's important to watch for confirmation from other indicators before acting. ANET's 52-week high is $164.94, and its low is $59.43. The current price sits at 67.95% of this range, indicating the stock has recovered significantly from its lows, but still has room to run before retesting its highs. This mid-range position can attract both buyers looking for value and sellers taking profit. Understanding where the stock sits in its yearly range helps frame expectations for future moves. Price acceleration measures how quickly the stock's price is changing. ANET's price acceleration is 3.62, indicating a recent uptick in buying pressure. This can be a sign that traders are becoming more optimistic, but it can also precede a period of consolidation if the move becomes overextended. Watching acceleration alongside momentum and volume can provide early warning of trend changes. Risk-reward ratio for ANET is 0.318, suggesting that the potential reward is relatively low compared to the risk at current levels. This ratio is important for traders to consider before entering new positions, as it helps set realistic expectations for gains versus potential losses. Combining this with other technical signals can improve decision-making and risk management. Volume growth rate at 1.49 and volume acceleration at 0.867 indicate that trading activity is picking up. Rising volume often confirms the strength of a price move, as it shows more participants are entering the market. Sustained volume growth can lead to larger price swings, so it's important to keep an eye on these metrics, especially during periods of increased volatility. Arun up is at 76, while the Arun down is at 24, resulting in an Arun oscillator of minus 28.57. This suggests that while there's been some recent upward movement, the trend may be losing strength. The Arun indicator is useful for spotting emerging trends and potential reversals, so a declining oscillator is worth monitoring for signs of a shift in momentum. Accumulation distribution, AD value for ANET is 522,702,825.75, and the Chaikin oscillator is negative at minus 1,971,731.33. This mixed picture suggests that while there's been some accumulation, recent sessions have seen more distribution, possibly as traders take profits. Monitoring these indicators alongside price action can help identify shifts in buying or selling pressure. ANET's daily return is 5.22, and the true range is 7.9. These numbers highlight the stock's potential for significant daily moves, which can be both an opportunity and a risk for traders. True volatility at 4.23 supports the idea that price swings are present but manageable. Understanding daily returns in the context of volatility helps set expectations for short-term trading. Linear regression metrics provide a statistical view of the trend. ANET's slope is minus 0.45, indicating a slight downward bias over the period. The predicted price is $124.73, with a deviation of 6.39 or 5.12%. While the current price is above the predicted value, the negative slope suggests caution. Combining regression with other indicators can help refine your outlook. ANET's overall technical score is 61.5, with a trend quality index of 44.16. These scores suggest the stock is in a moderately favorable technical position but not without risks. The momentum score is negative at minus 55.09, indicating that while there's been recent strength, the underlying momentum may be weakening. It's important to balance these scores with other technical signals. Over the last 3 months, ANET's price has shown significant swings, with highs reaching $164.94 and lows dipping to $59.43. Most recent sessions have seen a recovery from the mid-$120s to the current $131.12. This volatility reflects both market sentiment and broader sector trend. Analyzing historical price action helps put current technical readings into context and can reveal patterns that repeat over time. Volume over the past 64 trading days has fluctuated, with spikes during major price moves. Notably, high-volume days often coincide with significant price changes, such as the surge on November 21 and the sell-off in late October. These patterns suggest that institutional traders may be active, and volume analysis can provide early signals of upcoming volatility. The last week, ANET's price moved from $124.62 to $131.12, with notable volume on December 19. This rally followed a period of consolidation and suggests renewed buying interest. Tracking recent daily closes and volume can help identify short-term trends and potential breakout points. Let's now summarize what all these technical indicators mean for ANET's outlook. Bringing together all the technical indicators, ANET appears to be in a consolidation phase with moderate bullish undertones. While short-term momentum is positive and volume is supportive, trend strength is weak and risk-reward is not especially favorable. The stock is trading near resistance, so a breakout or reversal could occur soon. Traders should watch for confirmation from multiple indicators before making decision. Conclusion: ANET's technical picture is mixed but leaning slightly bullish in the short term. The stock has shown resilience, recovering from recent lows and attracting strong trading volume. However, with trend strength indicators still weak and risk-reward not ideal, caution is warranted. Keep monitoring key support and resistance levels, and use a combination of technical signals to guide your trading strategy. Stay tuned for further updates as new data emerge.